Hello guys, welcome to another flight review of mine. As travel restrictions in Australia begins to ease, I'm finally able to fly again. It's been 2 months since my last flight. Today I'm going to fly QantasLink from Canberra to Sydney. Before the coronavirus pandemic, the flights between Canberra and Sydney is Canberra Airport's busiest route. Both Virgin Australia and Qantas flies up to 10 flights a day. However, because of the pandemic and the different travel restrictions, now Virgin Australia has suspended flights between Canberra and Sydney. And Qantas only operates about 6 flights per week. That's why, as you can see, Canberra Airport is empty right now. It's really sad to see it. But anyway, today for this flight review, I'm going to review on the safety measures on Qantas flights, see what they have done amid this coronavirus pandemic. And yeah, the flight is about to depart in 30 minutes, so let's head to the gate now. Sorry about my messy hair, by the way. I haven't had a haircut since February. I will have one ASAP when I get to Sydney. It's a full flight today, huh?
Hello everyone and welcome to QantasLink Flight 1420 to Sydney now boarding gate 9. Thank you and enjoy your flight.
First flight in 2 months. Exciting.
Welcome aboard again. I can't remember how many times I've been on the QantasLink Dash 8. Well, it's an interesting aircraft and it's quite comfortable to ride on, to be honest.
Right, mate, welcome. Thanks very much. 17A for yourself today.
The 2-2 configuration seat means, unlike on the jets, you don't need to worry about getting the annoying middle seat on this aircraft. Jokes aside, there are 19 rows, 74 seats on this Dash 8 aircraft. The seat has a width of 17 inches and a pitch of 31 inches. Therefore, there is pretty decent legroom compared to the economy seat on Qantas's 737s.
Travel is an important part of life, and we know there is concern in the community about COVID-19. We want to reassure you that you can feel safe when you fly with us. We ask everyone to follow good hygiene practices, washing your hands with soap and water or using alcohol.
Now let's talk about the safety measurements that Qantas has implemented amid this pandemic. First of all, Qantas has removed the Qantas magazine where you could usually find in the seat pocket. Secondly, Qantas has replaced the aged paper safety card to the waterproof laser printer paper ones, so they can be wiped at the end of each flight. Thirdly, the aircraft is really clean. The tray table and the armrest is spotless. And most importantly, the aircraft is only half-filled. Qantas only sells 37 out of 74 seats on this aircraft in order to maintain distancing. I think this is the most effective way of limiting the chance of transmitting the virus while on board. This does come with a price though, that Qantas charges double the price to what you usually pay for if you book the flight last minute.
Welcome back to our Qantas One World Infrequent Flyers aboard QantasLink Service 1420, going through to Sydney today. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you make yourselves comfortable, please place your bags into the overhead lockers under the seat.
full-service airline, Qantas still provides a complimentary snack on its flights. However, the beverage is limited to bottled water only, and the in-flight entertainment, including Qantas Entertainment app and in-flight Wi-Fi, is currently unavailable throughout its fleet. I'm not really a fan of the dark chocolate cookie, to be honest. It's quite sweet. Yeah, I think it's just not the type of snack I like. I would prefer a fruit salad or cheese biscuits. Well, at least the water is refreshing. This is a really short flight. After cruising at 19,000 feet for 5 minutes, it's already time to get ready for landing. Now let's answer this million-dollar question. Is it safe to fly during the coronavirus pandemic? First of all, there's no absolute certainty of not catching the virus. However, I believe Qantas is doing a great job in keeping the staff and passengers safe. The spotless seat does make me feel a lot safer, and selling only half its seat is definitely a great move as well. This video was filmed on the 24th of May. And from the 1st of June, Qantas and Jetstar will provide masks and sanitizing wipes to all customers on each flight. Therefore, I believe the chance of catching the virus when flying is extremely low. I'll be flying Jetstar from Sydney to Adelaide on the 19th of June. I'll make another flight review and hopefully I'll be able to show you the masks and wipes that they provide to us. Ooh, yeah, you might have already noticed. The approaching to Sydney is quite bumpy today. It's because the wind is at 20 knots gusting 40 with 16 knots crosswind. So the pilots are doing a great job out there.
Thanks for joining us. We look forward to seeing you again when next you fly. But for now, take care and we wish you a very good afternoon.
Thank you so much for making it this far. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed it already. I'll see you guys in my next video. See ya.
I can't believe this is Sydney Airport.
May we ask that you please ensure that you do collect your baggage prior to leaving this terminal. Once you do have your bag.
Wow. This is Sydney Airport, the busiest airport in Australia. Unbelievable. Hello guys, welcome to another video of mine. Today's video is not going to be a flight review but a train review. I'm now at Sydney Central Railway Station. I'm about to catch the New South Wales train named Southern Explorer Express train from Sydney Central to